How's it going, guys? I am Nick. Welcome to the Weeb Lounge. This is another character versus comparison, global versus Japan, and this time we are focusing on Mimi. Mimi is a very sweet and adorable character, but she can also come across as really clumsy and awkward, kind of like the way I was when I first tried DDP yoga. But given all the pain and such, stamina builds, your strength builds, you think maybe over time she'll get a little stronger, maybe even a little cuter. Now, Mimi is definitely one of the cutest characters in this game, but she's also one of the clumsiest, and she keeps throwing her sword all over the place. At least on Global, she does. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the comparison. On Global, is Mimi a character that you use a lot? Okay, now when Global first launched, and I mean first launched, Mimi was viable. She did some healthy damage. She can, her Union Burst can do a pretty good chunk, depending on what other buffs and everything are there, but this is a really simple character. She has a single target attack, she has a physical attack increase for all your allies, which is kind of minimalistic, and her Union Burst just like hits the front target and then the target behind, unless there's a taunt up. If your enemy has a taunt up, then like the first hit and the second hit will go on that character. So it might be single target or it might be two. Don't know. But this character, she just kind of walks around and pions. I mean, that's what she does. She dances around bunnies all the damn time. It's what she does. Okay. I was just going to throw her into combat here just to grind some random thing that I probably need, maybe. But basically, on Global at the current time, even at 5 stars, Mimi just doesn't come across as terribly useful, right? You can do some good damage. See, I got this sped up a little bit because I'm going to be doing it twice. See? I'm learning how to do these versus videos on the fly, to put it that way. But she can be useful, she can do some damage, but she's kind of relegated to other groups. And by other groups I mean ones you don't use. Okay, at the current time, clan battles, PvP really doesn't matter. She's just kind of pushed to the side. When Global first came out, she was usable, she was viable. There weren't all these other options, and plus, players are just starting, so they have to get something going, right? And that something going often included Mimi because she can do some decent damage very early on. Like if you just install the game right now on Global, yeah, you can level her up, you can do some things with her, she'll do some damage for you, she'll help you progress the storyline, but if you start getting a bunch of different characters, get all the characters, start leveling up, getting a whole bunch of gear, on Global, she's kind of pushed to the side. There's no real point to her. That's unfortunate too, because Mimi is one of the cutest characters in this game. Okay, period. Part of Little Lyrical, and all the characters there are cute, but only 2 are useful. The third one, not so much. Misogi. I'm talking about Misogi. I'll do a video on her at some other point. But so basically, on Global, she's okay. She can be used, but as soon as you get other characters going, as soon as you get proper formation groups, Kaori, Makoto, June, the typical formation group for just about any boss fight that there is right now, clan battle or otherwise, Mimi's just not a part of it. Let me take that back just a little bit. If you're desperate, Mimi is part of it. I was for a while. There was a short time that I did not have Makoto on Global, and I needed other DPS characters. I needed something to do on my 3rd clan battle per day, and I kind of had to take Mimi and say, hop over here, kill things. Be cute and deadly. She is cute and deadly, ain't she? Cute and deadly. She swings her sword, she drops it goes through someone's skull, and she dances around bunnies while she's doing it. And maybe she's a little bit more demented than I thought. Okay, never mind. Okay. So on Global, this character, early on, very early on, she can be okay, it's alright, but here's the thing, over on JP, she has changed drastically. let's get over there. And here we have Mimi on the JP side of things. Mimi over here, not only did she get her unique equipment, which pretty much a vast majority of characters on JP have, except for some of the newest of new characters, Mimi has gotten the 6-star treatment. Now, if you know what the 6-star treatment is, it means she got ridiculously more powerful on average. Okay, now just about every 6-star character is good in some format, some way, somehow, whatever, and Mimi's no exception to that. Misogi is, though. That's a different video. It's a different video. Okay, so let's pop this open and take a look at Mimi. And what does she do? Well, she still has her little single attack, right? She still buffs up people's attack power, but the unique equipment kind of turns, things gooder. Okay, she gets, of course, the stat buffs and everything, but it does more damage, and instead of a single target, it's more of like an area effect frontline attack, right? So she does a little bit more damage there, a little bit more stats and everything, but then her Union Burst changes. Her Union Burst changes dramatically, okay? She's not dropping her sword anymore. She's getting on that bird you saw earlier and raining down death. Okay? It's the comparison, it's night and day, okay? On global, compared to JP, it's like it's a completely different character. Mechanically and otherwise. I mean, the character has evolved that much. I mean, I meant to actually put her up to rank 22 during the little event thing, but I didn't quite get there. Okay, let's see. Let's go here, throw Mimi at it. Whoop. Level 208, rank 21. She's going to murder the hell out of these things. But watch it when she flies on the bird, okay? Now, on JP, it's a much different story. Global, she's relegated to the back, okay? You bring her in emergencies, or if you don't have enough characters to do what else you got. Look at that, it's just deadly. And she's still being cute about it. She rains down death. It's like a B-52 bomber, just carpet bombing everything, and then she dances around bunnies after the fact. It's demented. There is something crazy about her. It's gotta be. Anyway, on JP, she is an incredibly deadly physical damage AoE character. The damage that she can do in a proper group is ridiculous now. And like when the EX4 fight came out, whoo, she was like a primary focus of one of my groups to try to kill that thing early on when I didn't really know what I was doing, but I had to form proper groups, and you slap her in there with Labby, Princess Kokoro, just with some defense down buffs from somebody else to just let her do her thing, and she destroys the world with the bird carpet bomb thing. Don't park your car under it. Oh god. Yeah. Okay, so what's the deal? On global right now, is it a good idea to level her up? Is it a good idea to prepare for the future, for that unique equipment, the 5 stars and everything? Yes, it is. It absolutely is. But you got a long time to go. We're talking 3-ish years from now, okay? Unless Crunchyroll does some kind of advanced thing, which I don't think they're going to plan on doing. So basically, you got a really long time to do anything with Mimi here. So that means you don't have to rush anything. If you have a little bit of extra stamina, or there's a double or triple drop event or something that happens to show up on global, you could just grab a few here and there. Okay, just a little stamina here, a little stamina there. You don't have to rush a damn thing, okay? Your unique equipment, you'll need 50 memory fragments for that, plus other stuff, and then, of course, more to level it up, add typical unique equipment stuff. And the 6-star mechanic, you're going to need another 50 beyond that. But you have a lot of time to take care of this. We already had one event and everything where there's some Mimi shards and stuff, and along the way, you probably get some random showing up when you do the dungeon or otherwise. And you don't have to focus on her at all. But just keep in mind, you literally could not ever use Mimi for like the next 2.5 years and never get another shard for her. You'd be fine. You'd be perfectly fine. You never have to pay her any attention whatsoever. But when it gets closer to that 3-year mark, that's when you got to be like, oh, I remember Mimi. I need to start doing something about this. And then start getting those shards in preparation. It's always good to look forward to the 6-star mechanic characters. Because virtually all, except Misogi, I always have to throw that out there. Just about every single 6-star character is worth that pre-farm. So take heed she's going to be incredibly deadly. And yes, in PvE, she works. But in the arena, she can work too. Imagine her in a proper group on JP, getting off her Union Burst instantaneously. It's almost kind of like another Yori or some other character of that nature that just goes, right? Which makes me wonder why I don't experiment with her a little bit more instead of Ninan. I mean, Ninan's ridiculous. Ninan has always been ridiculous at 6-star. Ninan, that's another video coming at some point. But Mimi can kind of do the same thing. And I did experiment with her a bit in Arena. It works. It does work on JP. Global, not so much. Okay, so the sum of all things, Mimi is cute. She's demented, she's clumsy, she's psychopathic, she carpet bombs people from a flying bird, don't park a car under it, and be prepared for when she gets that 6-star in about 3 years. You got time, no need to rush. We'll see you in the next video.